guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome from my cat. This is Neha and you're watching Immi Australia. I waited for her to go, she's not leaving, so let's get started with today's video. In today's video, I will be talking about why you should choose Australia as your next study destination. I'll talk about all the advantages of studying in Australia. So without further ado, let's get started with today's video. I would like to start the video by giving a disclaimer because I know the comment section will be filled with it. So giving the disclaimer right away. I know it is getting increasingly difficult for people to get a PR in Australia and especially for international students, but such is life. Even if you choose any other country, there will be some other difficulties, some other challenges that you might have to overcome to achieve what you want. So yes, getting a PR is difficult in Australia currently, but you never know, things might change. And yes, a lot of people who have come here as students are now permanent residents and even citizens. So don't lose hope. If you really love this country, if I am able to convince you that this country is great for studying, definitely it's worth a try. The first one is getting a student visa in Australia is quite easy. It's an international student friendly country. The processing time varies between 3 days to 3 months. And some of you might now comment that, no, I've been waiting for so-and-so months and I've still not got it. Yes, there are exceptions. COVID has impacted visa approvals, but on an average, it takes anywhere between 3 days to 3 months. If you have all your documents ready, it's easy to get a student visa here in Australia, and that is a big advantage as compared to few other countries. The next advantage of studying in Australia is that you won't be alone. There are thousands of students from across the world who choose Australia as their next study destination. So you might find people just like you exploring this new country while studying, while advancing their career, who are looking forward to make friends. So it's definitely a good idea to consider Australia because, as I said, Australia is an international student-friendly country. Cat-friendly country as well. Next advantage of studying in Australia is its world-class educational institutions and the number of research programs it provides. So Australia provides courses on anything and everything available on earth, from music to dance, drama, mathematics, engineering, geography, zoology, geology, you name it, and their universities have it. Australian National University, being the most popular university in Australia, offers approximately 750 course combinations. Other renowned universities are University of Melbourne, University of Sydney. These are really old and world-renowned universities. So definitely, if you pursue a degree amongst any of the 43 renowned universities in Australia, you are in good hands and you can definitely get world-class education for sure. Australia also has the highest minimum wage in the world. And the good news is, to match inflation, it has been revised from $20.33 to $21.38 Australian dollars from 1st July 2022. So there are high chances that you will earn good money while studying in Australia. That will help you cover your expenses. The next advantage of studying in Australia is, if you finish your studies, you can stay up to 5 years with visa subclass 485 or temporary graduate visa. So there are certain conditions that you need to meet in order to be eligible for subclass 485, but this visa will let you stay in Australia, work in your field after you finish your studies. So you don't have to leave Australia immediately after you finish your studies. You can get subclass 485, and that way you can stay in Australia for a bit longer and even get eligible to apply for a PR in Australia. The next advantage of studying in Australia is there is no language barrier. If you know English, you're good to go because English is the official language of Australia. The only hurdle in this would be the usage of Australian slangs, but with time, I'm sure you will understand and you will grasp the slangs that Australians use in day-to-day language. And slang doesn't mean abuse or curse words. It's just the lingo that Australians tend to follow. If you would like to know how you can learn the lingo, I've made a video. I will add a link to the video up here and in the description box. So make sure you watch that video. But yes, if you know basic level of English, you are good to study in Australia. If you're married and if you have kids, moving to Australia for studies is a good option because getting your family to Australia on a student visa is usually quite easy, and your spouse can also work in Australia. The work rights would be similar to your work rights. So if you are pursuing a bachelor's degree, they can work up to 40 hours per fortnight. If you are a postgrad or a research student, they can work unlimited hours. So getting your family to Australia if you are studying is quite easy, and they can work, which is an added bonus because extra hands means extra money, which is important for survival here in Australia. So that is it for today's video, guys. There are several other advantages of studying in Australia. The weather is good. There are so many beaches to explore. There are so many adventures to explore. The country is welcoming. There are so many cultures to explore here in Australia. So if you're planning to study in Australia, there are 2 big thumbs up from me. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. I will be making a video on all the documents that you need to apply for a student visa soon. So make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that bell notification icon so that you're notified every time I upload a video. Give this video a big fat thumbs up, share it with all your friends, convince them to move to Australia with you for studies. Follow me on Instagram for all the little tips and tricks that I share. My Instagram ID is right now on the screen, and I will see you in my next video. Stay safe. Bye.